Hi, John John. This show, do you hear the people sing, marks your debut at the Hollywood Bowl. Can you talk about performing for the first time in an iconic and landmark amphitheater like the Hollywood Bowl? And you must have watched shows at the Bowl. Did you ever dream that someday you'd be performing on that stage where legends from the Beatles to Billie Holiday had performed?
That's a good question. I think I've seen two, three shows there, and the first time I was there, I said, "Oh wow, this is such a cool place, a very cool venue," and then the history as well. But I never thought, "Oh, one day." I'm not that kind of performer actor that really goes, "Ooh, one day, one." Not really, but when it happened, when it was offered to me, I was, of course, I was excited because it's the Hollywood Bowl. But yeah, I'm excited because I know the two the people. I know Claude Michel and Alain Boublil. I love them. I've known them since 1988. So yeah, to be doing this and singing their songs again is a gift.
And what songs will you perform, John John?
I will be performing, of course, American Dream from Miss Saigon. Also, the Master of the House from Les Mis, and then three other songs that the whole company is involved in. So it's going to be really great because with a choir and the soloist and 60-piece orchestra, that's going to be majestic.
And can you talk about performing again with Emily Bautista, who was in the 2017 Broadway revival of Miss Saigon with you?
Yeah, Emily, I have not seen Emily in a long time, so I'm looking forward to seeing her. She's done well since Miss Saigon Broadway in 2017. She is making a name for herself, and I'm so proud of her. So doing this with her, it's always great. It's gonna be fun.
The show's producer, Edna Markey, has become a big champion of Filipino artists, starting with Lea Salonga in his first ever production of Do You Hear the People Sing in Taipei, followed by his other productions featuring many Filipino artists in Manila. Then this coming one in Hollywood Bowl with you and Emily, and another Manila staging for 2 nights this August. Can you talk about these opportunities that ENDA is giving to Filipino artists?
Uh, no, it's wonderful. Um, for them to approach me for this, that's I'm very honored. Uh, it's always a good thing when we are Filipinos, I mean, being represented in a big stage, and to have more than one person, but two of us to be doing this. This is it's a big deal. And there are so many Filipinos in LA. It's just when you see performers of your race on stage, you feel seen. It becomes a, a lot of things become possible, right? No matter what it is, like, oh my God, look at that! So people who look like me, uh, and then that spurs on in your psyche possibilities for other things. So this is such an honor. It's really a great honor.
Why do you think the music and lyrics of Alan Bublil and Claude Michel Schoenberg are timeless and appeal to people around the world?
uh Beautiful music, beautiful book. The storytelling, it's compelling. It's in a big big stage. It's uh Les Mis and Miss Saigon. It's very epic, and that's why Les Mis, when they did a movie of it, is it showed how epic it was. I love that movie, and I'm looking forward to maybe someday they can make a movie of Miss Saigon. That would be amazing. Yeah, the two of them, and they've been working together for a long time. They're geniuses in their own rights, and it makes sense that wherever their music goes, there are followers and lovers of their work.
Aside from the songs in Miss Saigon, which songs in the other musicals by Bublil and Schoenberg do you love and why? You know, they did Les Mis, of course, Martin Guerre, The Pirate Queen, and La Révolution Française.
Right. Well, I'm going to speak for the two musicals I know, Miss Saigon and Les Mis. Les Mis, I've been listening to the album since 1988, and I would fall asleep listening to that music. I thought it was genius. It was perfect. Uh, and of course, it was a great honor when we performed it in the Philippines for Repertory Philippines in 2000 and no, in 92, 93. So yeah, and they have the music there. It's just so beautiful. A heart full of love, empty chairs at empty tables. Empty chairs and empty tables I've been using for my audition songs for a long time. And of course, Miss Saigon, I give my life for you. It's just so epic. Like I said, it's they know how to they know how to create large stories, epic stories. I love it.
And this show comes on the heels of your successful return to Broadway through Hadestown. Can you talk about that experience, especially since you got to perform with your daughter Isa Briones, who made her Broadway debut?
You know, you, as a father, you know this. You when you're always proud of your kids, right? And you watch their successes, their less success, but you're always there. You're always rooting them on, and you're always there. But to be offered that show and said, "Oh, by the way, Issa's going to be doing it as well." I was like, "Oh my God." It was a no-brainer. I said, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. And the whole experience was just for both of us. It was very emotional. I thought it was just me who was emotional every time I look across the rehearsal space, watching her, listening to her. But it was her as well, because she's never seen me rehearse. She's seen me on stage, and she was, like, you know, she was a fan, of course, because she supports her dad. But to see my process, and she talked about that a lot, to see my process and how I create those scenes that that people have loved watching. She experienced that firsthand, and I thought I was the only one who was always crying, and she would be in tears as well. So, and then to get to perform that 8 shows a week, ah, just glorious. It was just a blessing. It was beautiful.
Aside from that, getting a chance to see your daughter on stage with you on Broadway, can you name one other moment during your Hadestown run that was special for you and you will not forget soon, and why?
My family always watching. That is always a special thing. Uh, it's always nerve-wracking when I know the people I love are watching the show. I've performed in front of kings and queens, and I'm not nervous. But every time Megan and Teo or Isa watches the show, I'm. But it's always special because I know the people I love are there. I'm performing to them. It's like nobody else is there. It's just them. Those are special. Those are special to me.
Yeah. So you just had a successful run on Hadestown, and now you will make your debut at the historic Hollywood Bowl. These are important career milestones for you. How do you feel about these wonderful opportunities coming your way in 2024?
Just goes to show. It's never too late. Even though I'm 104. No, but all these opportunities have come my way in my later years. I made my Broadway debut at the age of 51 in 2000. Uh, you know, so this being my first at this age is like, yeah, now it makes sense. It's like, yeah, I'm just starting. It's like a reminder to myself that your life is just starting. All these things are coming your way. You know, so relax. It's going to be good. Enjoy the ride. And because you have your health, you have your family, you have your friends. And so I'm enjoying myself.
And for my last question, what's next for you? And what are still your dream roles and goals?
What's next? I'm doing a few shows, a few concerts, and also a few shows. I'm not. I don't think I can mention them yet, but you guys will find out soon enough. And also, oh, I forgot to mention this. Megan and I, we have a production company where we're producers now. We're trying um, to bring out there a couple of TV shows that we've been working on and we're very proud of. So those are the things that's keeping us busy at the moment.
And any dream roles that are still lurking in your mind somewhere that you wish you could do someday?
You know what? Anything that's offered to me. Yeah. No, I've been lucky that a lot of the roles I've been offered are amazing roles, and yeah, the hope is it continues that way because I love telling stories, especially beautiful stories, and I want to highlight Filipino stories because, as you know, we have the most amazing stories that need to be told, and I'm gonna try and make that happen. I will make that happen.
Well, thank you, John John, and congratulations to you and Megan. Good luck to that production venture. I'm sure it will be a success.
Thank you very much, kapatid.
Thank you very much.